Hello, I'm Barbara Wood, and you're listening to Spain Property Insights from the Property Finders, independent buyers agents specializing in Spain. Prime may be one of the most overused terms in property. In many cases, it's little more than marketing language. When I see the word in a property's description, my first question is always, does it refer to the location or the property? My position is that it should only ever refer to the location. Prime is not defined by a property, no matter how good it looks, but by the location in which it sits, and this distinction is crucial. After all, changes can be made to turn any property into perfection, but nothing can lift a secondary location into the prime category. Our view: prioritize the location, the benefits will follow. Just about everyone today starts their search looking at properties on estate agents' websites, getting excited, making appointments to view, with little or no understanding about where they are. After more than 20 years of working as the buyer's advocate, this still surprises me, given most overseas buyers don't have real, in-depth knowledge of locations and the differences that can make or break a property purchase. Estate agents aren't keen to get into conversations comparing and contrasting locations. They sell on their patch. Buyers agents don't have patches, and one of our USPs is the ability to rank locations across a whole region. Understanding where is prime and where is not is vital for several reasons, not least of which is the financial case. While it's true, many buyers in Spain are not thinking about future capital growth when they make their purchase decision, I've yet to meet one who would be open to a loss. We know from long-term market performance during cyclical fluctuations common to all property markets, three consistent patterns emerge. Prices in prime locations fall later, they fall by less, and recovery begins earlier and is stronger. This was clearly visible following the 2008 financial crisis. In fact, the very first location along the entire length of Spain's Mediterranean coast to experience price increases following the market meltdown was Marbella, where prices rose in the first quarter of 2014, while they were still falling elsewhere for 2 more years. Once prime locations are identified, the most important decision facing buyers is not what to buy but where, and it often happens that the wish list has to take a reality check. Most buyers have a clear idea of their preferred property type, for example, a detached villa with specific criteria such as sea views, gym space, south-facing, large plot, or walking distance to lots of amenities featuring on many wish lists. But what if the budget is insufficient for what they want in a prime location? We've worked with many clients, particularly in recent years during which prices have risen so sharply post-COVID, who chose to buy a townhouse instead of a detached villa, accept 3 bedrooms instead of 4, or a reduced plot size, in order to secure a position within a genuinely prime location. As property markets enter a period of strong, sustained growth, such as Spain has been experiencing recently, price rises ripple out to secondary areas as affordability starts to become an issue in the 5-star prime locations. The dividing line between price bands, which in a stable market distinguish the very best from the rest, becomes distorted. However, as I've pointed out in recent podcasts, the current property market in Spain is anything but stable. There's a chronic and ongoing housing shortage at a time of high demand. Yet statistics show transaction numbers are down in the first half of 2026, but prices are rising. This is not normal. I believe we're at a critical phase in the current market cycle. I'm seeing prices per square metre for some properties in what I class as secondary locations, matching and even beating those in prime locations. Long term, I don't believe that relationship can be sustained. In all market corrections, and there will be one, this situation cannot hold. Prime locations have very specific, measurable characteristics, combining consistent international demand, limited supply of top-quality land, strong infrastructure and accessibility, year-round usability, and proven resilience through market cycles. Prime location beats perfect property every time. Make sure you define prime first. Where should always come before what. And in the next edition of the Andalusia story, I'll show how these principles come together in one of Europe's best-known prime residential areas, the Golden Triangle of Marbella, Benavís and Estepona. You've been listening to Spain Property Insights from the Property Finders. For more market analysis, buyer guidance, videos, blogs and podcasts about buying property in Spain, visit our website at www.thepropertyfinders.com. Thanks for listening.